Somewhere on this planet, at every single moment, a bird is taking flight. There are more than 10,000 species of birds on Earth, and together they inhabit every continent, every ocean, and every sky. From the frozen tundra of Antarctica to the dense rainforests of the Amazon, birds have found a way to survive and to thrive in places where few other creatures dare to go. They are ancient beings, having walked and flown this earth for over 150 million years. Long before humans looked up at the sky and dreamed of flying, birds were already there. Of all the birds in the sky, few command as much awe as the eagle. Eagles are among the largest birds of prey in the world, with wingspans that can reach over 2 meters from tip to tip. When an eagle soars high above the mountains, it is not simply flying, it is reading the wind, searching the earth below with eyes that are 5 times more powerful than an eagle can our own. An eagle can spot a small animal moving in the grass from over 3 kilometers away. They ride thermal currents, invisible columns of warm air rising from the ground, and can climb thousands of meters without a single flap of their wings. Eagles are symbols of power and freedom in cultures across every continent, and watching one glide silently through the open sky. As the sun sets and the world grows quiet, another kind of bird awakens. The owl is one of nature's most perfectly designed nocturnal hunters. Unlike most birds, owls have forward-facing eyes. And so, instead, owls can rotate their heads up to 270 degrees. But it is their hearing that is truly remarkable. In the warm green world of the tropics, the air is alive with color. Parrots are among the most intelligent and socially complex birds on Earth. There are over 400 species of parrot found across South America, Africa, Asia, and Australia, each one a burst of living color against the green of the forest. Parrots form deep bonds with their flock and with their mates, bonds that can last a lifetime. They communicate with each other through an astonishing range of calls and vocalizations, and many species are capable of mimicking sounds with extraordinary accuracy. Some parrots have been observed using tools, solving complex puzzles, and even understanding simple concepts of quantity and color. In the wild, a parrot's bright colors are not just beautiful, they are a language. There are places in this world where the earth itself seems to blush. Vast, shallow lakes, pink from edge to edge, stretching all the way to the horizon. This is the world of the flamingo. Flamingos are filter feeders. They stand in warm, alkaline waters, sweeping their uniquely curved beaks through the shallows to collect the tiny algae and crustaceans that give them their famous color. A flamingo raised without this diet would not be pink at all. It would be white. Their color is a direct reflection of what they eat, a living record of the environment they call home. Not all wonder comes in large packages. The hummingbird is the smallest bird in the world, and one of the most extraordinary. A hummingbird can beat its wings up to 80 times per second, so fast that the human eye sees only a blur, and the ear hears only a low, constant hum. They are the only birds capable of sustained hovering, hanging perfectly still in the air as they drink nectar from a flower. They can also fly backwards, the only birds on Earth that can do so. Despite their tiny size, hummingbirds have one of the highest metabolic rates of any animal in the world. To sustain their speed, they must feed almost constantly, visiting hundreds of flowers each day. Every year, across every continent, one of the greatest journeys on Earth begins. Billions of birds take to the skies, crossing mountains, deserts, oceans, following invisible paths that have existed for millions of years. The Arctic tern holds the record for the longest migration of any animal on Earth, traveling from the Arctic to the Antarctic and back again each year, a round trip of over 70,000 kilometers. Some birds navigate by the stars, reading the night sky the way an ancient sailor once did. Others sense the Earth's magnetic field, carrying within their bodies a compass made of nature itself. Many birds will fly through the night for days without rest, sustained by fat reserves they have spent weeks building up before the journey. At the bottom of the world, where the wind howls and ice stretches endlessly in every direction, a bird has made its home. Penguins gave up the sky long ago, but they found something else in return. Beneath the surface of the sea, they are transformed. Their wings become fins, their bodies become torpedoes, and the ocean becomes their sky. Emperor penguins can dive deeper than 500 meters and hold their breath for over 20 minutes. In the coldest months of the Antarctic winter, when temperatures drop to -60 degrees, emperor penguins huddle together in massive groups, rotating slowly so that every bird spends time in the warm center. It is one of the most cooperative behaviors observed in any animal on Earth. A penguin father will stand in that brutal cold for over 2 months, balancing a single egg on his feet, eating nothing, waiting for spring. In the world of birds, beauty is rarely accidental. It is earned, grown, displayed, and performed. The peacock carries what may be the most magnificent natural display on Earth, a tail of iridescent feathers that shimmers between blue and green and gold depending on the angle of the light. Deep in the rainforests of New Guinea, the birds of paradise take this performance even further. Each feather ends in a perfect eye-shaped pattern, and when a peacock spreads his full tail, the effect is overwhelming. The males clear patches on the forest floor, creating a stage, and then perform elaborate dances, shape-shifting their own bodies to create optical illusions in front of watching females. Some species have evolved feathers that absorb almost all light, creating patches of absolute black, making their colorful plumes appear to float against a void. These displays can take years to perfect, and a bird who cannot impress will not pass on his genes. On the forest, beauty is not luxury, it is survival. The birds of this world are everywhere. They are in the sky above every city, in every tree along every road. We have traveled far in this small amount of time. From mountain peaks to ocean depths, from frozen tundra to tropical forests. We have lived alongside birds for our entire existence as a species, and in many ways, they have shaped how we see the world. They were the first musicians, filling the world with song long before any human hand touched an instrument. They were the first explorers, charting the coastlines and trade winds before any ship was ever built. And they were the first dreamers of flight, showing us for millions of years what was possible. Today, as human activity continues to reshape the natural world, nearly 1 in 8 bird species faces the threat of extinction. The songs of some species may be heard only on recordings in a few decades' time. But today, in this moment, they are still here, singing in the morning. Soaring on the wind, crossing impossible distances on wings built from nothing but time and necessity. The world is quieter when birds are absent, and it is fuller and more alive when they are present. Take a moment, wherever you are, to simply listen. Again, come to Nature Peace 4K. Please subscribe and press like button and leave a beautiful comment and tell us which thing you liked most, and also guide us